this can often be a conversation that as parents, we maybe feel uncomfortable talking about, or maybe we don't want to introduce our children to an experience of danger online. And many people want their children to be vigilant, but they don't want them staying up at night worrying about the fears of online dangers or predators. And so from the point of view of when it comes to child safety, we have a balance of protecting the innocence of childhood that children are entitled to, but also making them aware of the risks that are involved. And in this case, I would always say that you are the best source of information for your child. If you're trying to create an online safety ethos for your child, it's best that they get that from you rather than the other 10, 11, 12-year-olds in the playground, because the information that you give them will be well informed, it will be adult supervised, and it will be accurate. So when we're talking about engaging with fake accounts, we have to be careful that children are aware that not everyone who says they are who they are online is telling the truth. There may well be somebody who is disguising themselves as a 10, 11, 12-year-old, when in actual fact, that's not their real age. So we have to be able to be clear that children should only befriend and connect with people whom they know in the real world. And the idea that by knowing who it is and verifying that it is the person that you think you're talking to, that is a way of keeping yourself safe. It's like your virtual neighborhood is the same as your actual physical one. Grooming is where children are lured into a behavior or into a vulnerability under the premise that who they're talking to is somebody else. And usually this is with the intentions of bringing some harm or to exploit the child and teenager in some way. We need to inform children on the dangers of sharing information. Oftentimes this information is hidden, it's not very obvious. So if you're sharing a video or an image that you have made at home, and maybe you're showing the road that you live on, maybe you're showing the school that you attend because the crest on your jumper, or maybe you're showing your address or that you travel to school alone or whatever the case may be. These information seem innocuous and they seem harmless to the child making the video. But when we look at it through the potential of risk, these are all indicators that do increase the child's risk of being located or exploited. And so from that point of view, I would encourage all parents, especially of younger children, that any videos or images that they hope to upload or share with any network online, that they show you the videos first. It's also important to look out for the ways in which the world will approach them. They may be offered these kind of gifts that are too good to be true. There may be just click on this and you'll win that. All of these pop-ups and things that are designed to, again, lure children into a situation where they may be exploited or at risk. So it's really important for us to ensure that we know that our children are careful consumers of technology, that they're critical of the offers that are made to us, and that they're able to critique and have a sense of needing to run past images and videos past a grown-up or an adult who's able to vet them and make a decision whether it's wise to share it or not. So again, having an open, approachable relationship with your child, that they feel free enough to come to you, and teaching them to have a healthy, critical relationship with technology, that realization that not all technology is neutral, ensuring that our virtual neighborhoods are the same as our physical neighborhoods, and that we know anyone in our online world from an offline experience, not to be concerned by the quantity of numbers, and being very careful around what it is that we share. We need to be vigilant, but not alarmed. We need to be able to be careful consumers of online material, but not keeping us up awake at night. And a really important message for all children, especially younger children, is to remember that there are a lot more good people in the world than there are bad. And therefore, there's going to be a lot more opportunity for us to have positive experiences with other people. But we just have to be careful for that small percentage that may not have our best interests in mind. And being vigilant to that, being able to understand it, but most importantly, being able to speak to a grown-up or an adult about it is the best way in which we can keep them safe.